Guys, we're back. It's a great time to be alive. The birds are singing.
I'll have to change my tuxedo.
Men are humping everyone.
What a fucking dump. God, I wish I had the cash for a hotel.
Hey, pal. Y'all don't have any money, so this is a house, and you're good. You got a house for nothing.
Luckily, I
This is creepy.
get to sleep in a dead man's bed. That's not weird.
Is that what this is?
Yeah, it's Marty's old apartment.
Oh, come on. That's going to give you a sea gift. That sounds pretty...
I was about to say, I feel like we're about to watch the prequel to Free Willy or something.
Sing me the Michael Jackson song in that movie.
There was even some trouble with the cops.
It was such a huge hit.
I don't know the
Nobody
word.
remembers it.
I don't know the words, but I know the tune.
You know this is... Yeah, nobody remembers the song anymore. But you know that there was a song. Dude, nobody knows Free Will anymore, by the way. You want to talk about Gallagher? There's not a young person on Earth who could tell you what Free Willy is. And that was like a huge thing. That was a huge movie. It was a huge movie.
I feel like there's someone famous in that.
Yeah,
like,
obviously Michael Jackson.
Hey, Vito, it's Henry.
Hey.
Listen.
He wasn't
I'm setting
in
up
the
something
movie.
big. I want you to come in on
The
it.
song is in the
You
movie.
interested?
Hey, we gotta get Willie out of here.
He's gonna jump over me.
Okay.
Let's look up Free Willy. I'll do that. Sure, I'll do that.
I really feel like it's the guy. It was the kid.
The kid became someone important.
No, I know it's not, but for some reason I can't shake the idea it was the same kid from E.T. I know it isn't.
I think in your head, every kid was the kid from E.T.
Yeah, of course. How'd you guess?
All right. Well, unfortunately, you will find that he was not in E.T. According to this. But
The kid from E.T. wasn't in E.T.
Free Willy was not in E.T.
The whale Free Willy wasn't in E.T.
The boy from Free Willy was not the boy from E.T.
Also, look at this racer interior. Like I feel like it changed. I don't think it was this sweet like red and black.
Yeah, the red outline really races it up, for
Yeah.
sure. I've been walking by GTRs all day now, and
Oh,
that
yeah.
has a sexy little red outline. Oh my god. We're going to talk about racing. Let's see. Guys,
Dude,
by
you
the
gotta
way-
watch. You gotta watch the second season of BoJack Horseman because he gets a boat at some point and he's talking with some guy, and the guy's like, "So what's her name?" And like BoJack keeps on says he's just like, "I don't know what its name is because it does not have a gender." And it's funny.
Well, unfortunately, you know me and you, we always name cars.
Hey, I'm not disagreeing.
It has to be done.
I just think that part was funny.
Oh, yeah. I don't know if I give cars genders, though. I guess I don't. Anyway, there
Should have
is...
gotten pulled over there. I'm definitely speeding.
Okay, there's a movie you probably didn't see that he's in.
I actually really like that song.
You don't even know it.
I know, but I like that. I like that tune. How about?
There was a live-action Tekken movie? But why? Also, somebody played Jin Kazama? Also, that's right.
Oh, you know what's weird?
Oh, dude, this guy, the guy who was Shang Tsung in Mortal Kombat was Heihachi Mishima. Great
good
casting. Great casting.
Dude, you know what's weird? I watched this one show called Hell on Wheels. Guys, this is a real plug fest, this episode.
Hey, here he comes.
He could play
Hey,
Kazuya.
Vito. Take a seat.
Let's face it.
All right, listen. I've been doing some research into Carlos' business.
So?
So, the only reason he had Clemente killed was because he was selling dope, too. And he was stealing his customers.
Drugs are a real problem.
Now he just needs to get rid of one last obstacle. The one guy who could fuck things up and ruin his plan to become the main supplier for the whole city. Frank Vinci.
Where'd you get all this?
You mean the guy who does the paintings?
People I trust.
Okay.
You
So
mean
what does this
the
have to
guy
do
who
with
does
us?
Da
Of course,
Vinci
he can do
paintings?
it. Why can't we? A kilo of heroin costs $2,500 over in France. Then it's another $1,000 to get it here.
And?
And we pick up 11 grand for just driving the stuff to the dealers.
It's just basic
$500
business.
profit a kilo.
What about Falcone?
Carlo won't find out. And even if he does, he'll just threaten us and demand a cut.
All right, but if Carlo's the only big supplier in the city, where are you going to buy the stuff from?
I'm way ahead of you. What do you two know about the
So what
towers?
you're saying is that
Some kind of...
the other guy who's trying to steal this guy's
That's what I
drug
said,
business
change.
is in danger of being killed, but we're going to do the same thing, but not get killed.
I was also wondering about that.
That seems to be Henry's logic here.
Also, isn't it like, guys, we never get into drugs? Now, the first time they hear about getting into drugs, they're like, yes,
For how much?
we're going to get into drugs right now.
And we can sell it for
110.
By the way, this would be much funnier if you picked Joe's outfit.
Okay, well,
It would be pretty funny.
On 35 grand.
I know a loan shark. The Yid over on Palisade.
I guess a
I think
Yid.
a loan is 35. We give him 45 back.
Hey, you might as well call him
But that means
Shylock.
our
Jesus.
take is over 20 grand
I think
a
Yid's
piece.
worse than Shamrock Shake or
Shy-
whatever.
Shylock's pretty bad. You look up Shylock. It's not. There's not good connotation attached to
We don't
that.
care. As long as it isn't an
This guy was in
he right.
Rugrats?
Drugs
Yep.
are bad news. They kill people.
Look, only idiots do drugs. Deadbeats and losers. If they want to kill themselves so badly, I'd gladly help them out.
Anyway, he was in Neverending Story 3. That's what I was going to
I
say.
got buyers in the ghetto.
Also, we got a lot of people just walking around
So we don't
here
need to worry about
who are really overhearing our drug talk.
it. In or not?
Nobody cares, dude.
I'm in. Come on.
Some people walking literally in front of the camera.
Fucking grand in one
Here's the thing about gangsters. They're always hungry for money. Let's face
Don't
it.
take the offer.
These guys do not lose that edge.
Come on, Vito. It'll be a piece of cake.
Let's go see Bruno then. Vito, how about you want us all down there? He's on Palisade Street.
Okay, let's go.
Like, if you gave me, like, $10,000, I'd be like, we're not doing any jobs for 2 weeks. At least. But they're like, let's go today.
Also, guys, just as a helpful tip from your old Uncle D Marks, if the first part of any plan that you have is let's go see a loan shark, bad plan. Stop right there. Bad plan.
What if your plan is, I'm a philanthropist and I want to pay off everyone's loans? Well, guess what? The passengers are the
Someone's
problem.
getting on the hood.
Yeah. The car's not the problem. You're the problem. Anyway, that kid, career didn't go too far, but I bet you he's far richer than I will ever be.
Dude, that's a secret.
What a mess this turned out to be. I like that black and red guy.
Steel car. Yeah, we were all looking at that. That's a sharp looking car.
That, the one that drove away?
Yeah.
Well, that's not bad. Little coupe, stoop coupe.
Yeah, it's not terrible.
Car alarms probably weren't invented till the 80s.
That's what I'm saying. The Walker Rocket, I like that a lot.
That's what they used to call me back in high school. No, they
Who's
didn't,
this
guys.
guy
Don't
we're
worry
gonna
about it.
see, huh?
His name's Bruno. He's one of the only guys in town who can do a loan this big.
What if he doesn't give it to us? Then what?
Also, somebody should seriously wash me on the back of this.
Yeah.
He'll give us the money.
I'm going to say that it just got scraped against something in a terrible way.
The guys that know
I feel like something scraped against it.
Frank Vinci for 35 grand.
Maybe it's like a paint job.
No thanks.
That'd be a terrible thing.
It's a weathered look.
Somebody blew up a room full of these guys and shot him point blank in the face with a Tommy gun.
So what an apt song.
What's a yellow stop sign?
terrible still?
Get out of here. Because here, you know what I'm not thinking?
I'm not going to feed you my family.
I'm not thinking stop. I'm thinking caution stop.
We gotta keep this quiet.
Hey, look at that Ascot Bailey. I wish I was driving mine right now, you jerks.
As long as we pay him back on time, we won't have a problem.
What a minor inconvenience for that police officer. He's like, man, crazy drivers these days.
You said we were going to go to a... Really? Mallet and Sons?
It's not even the right place.
No.
That's what a war hurt. What? I have a real feeling it's on the other side of this. Also, Mountain Sons is a great name. Why don't you step off of it? Welcome to Legitimate and Sons Business Company.
Hello.
Hi, fellas.
May I interest you in some business today?
Was it a demon? A demon living in there?
Hiya, Henry. If you got guns on you, put them down there. I gotta say.
Sure thing, Hitler Jr.
Yeah, I was gonna say that too.
Whatever you say, pal. You got your friend, Pompadour Jim. And Dr. No from James Bond. He survived Crab Key Cove.
So, to what do I owe the pleasure of your company?
Did you look up Shylock, by the way?
$35
No.
$20 bills.
I'm not a racist.
Oh, that's a lot of money.
Don't want that on my history.
A lot of money. Tell me.
It's actually
why should I
Shakespearean.
give that much to a small-time guy like you, huh? Convince me.
I got a sure thing. You'll have 45 by the end of the week.
What kind of sure thing?
It's called crime. CRI.
Then 45 is not enough. I'd be more comfortable with 65.
It's a bit steep, even for you. 50's all I can do.
Henry, I have no...
This is what I imagine your new job is like.
It's not.
And you have nowhere else to go. So, how about 60? Don't think of it as interest. It's
It'll be a lot of interest for 1 week, I'll tell you that.
the profit.
55, final offer. Anything more than that, it's not worth my time.
Deal. I'll give you $35,000.
He was ready to
today,
walk,
and
folks.
you'll give me $55,000 by Friday.
What would Obi-Wan
If you
say
don't pay
about
it
this?
by then, the debt goes up by $10,000 every week.
That's a little bit of an add-on right at the end there. I don't think that's
You'll
fair.
get it by Friday.
Okay. Isaac, prepare $35,000 in $20 bills.
I'm gonna pretty much empty out the suitcase collection.
Trust you, Henry, but if you screw me, remember these wise words from the Bible. And
The good
my
half.
wife shall wax hot, and I will kill you with the sword, and your wives shall be widows, and your children fathers.
Jeez, you say this every time.
Chapter 22, verse 24.
I'm impressed. You don't.
Good thing
seem
none of
like
us are
the
married.
church-going type. But just remember, the money isn't mine. So even if you get rid of me, that doesn't get rid of your debt. So no fun.
That's pretty hardcore. That I feel like is the best threat of all, really.
Yeah.
Like a person who's he doesn't give a shit about whether he lives or dies. He's just like, it doesn't matter. Sure, go ahead. Other people are still going to get your money back.
I mean, I know how gangsters work,
Yeah.
and I've come to the conclusion that me being a part of this is bad.
Dr. No here doesn't,
By the way, I think this guy's a legitimate businessman.
yeah.
He knew all the talk. Just get him,
Yeah.
get him the money back. Although, how are they going to get that much money?
Because they said they were going to sell the heroin for, what, $100,000, something like that?
I think they said the profit on a certain amount was 75,000 or
Who took the door?
7.5. Yeah, it was 7.5 profit on every one. I think that's what they said.
Drive like my fucking grandma. Nice job. Of course. I told you to get this dog at night.
By the way, Henry, you can move the seat back a little bit. You're real up tight there.
Nice.
Hit and run. I didn't even
I
run
was gonna say, I
yet.
haven't run yet.
What are you, the Minority Report police? Of course I'm going to run.
I haven't gotten to that part yet.
45.
I guess they're so used to it at this point. Seems like everyone who hits always runs in this city.
Dude, Mary Kay car.
How about you,
Oh,
Joe?
yeah.
How long's it been? Easter. Nah, they didn't do that. 1941.
The person's a senior sales director.
Just figuring that out now.
Don't worry.
Ooh.
I'll save seats for the boat.
Oh, I wish I could drive that bus. Not really.
Buses back then just looked better.
Yeah, what'd you hear?
By the way, from my understanding of how...
Oh, dude, let's go to the
Yeah, the guy who's only got a finger and a thumb on his left hand. Guess how that happened? I heard
gun
he got a
hop.
lot
All
of
right,
money.
let's go.
From my understanding of
Waka waka, let's go.
how car safety worked back then, in every one of these accidents, everybody's dying.
Nothing like that's gonna happen.
It's killed members of their family who weren't even involved.
Dude, like, I've learned so much about how car safety works now. Like, it's nuts all the nonsense they have. Like, back in the day, like, engines would fly into your face if you, like, hit a feather at the wrong place. Nowadays, like, if you even get in any kind of accident, your engine disintegrates into like 3 separate pieces that fly off into space. It's called the rocket package. Look it up.
Is that the same thing as winterizing it?
Yeah, it comes standard on every 2015. Dude, here's something I did learn about recently that no one's going to care about, but I find incredibly interesting. So do you know transmissions, right? Do you have an idea of how gears work?
Vaguely.
Okay, so you have gear ratios and stuff. You basically have... Think about a bike, right? Think about how gears work on a bike. You have a chain and, like, different sized wheels.
Oh, somebody got pulled over who wasn't me.
Nice. You know what I mean? You have a gear and different size wheels.
Yeah.
So I learned this new way that a lot of cars do. I've already forgotten what it's called, but instead of doing like big cogs almost and chains, man, I wish I could remember what it's called. They have a bunch of belts. So like instead of going like like that, it goes like it catches a belt later on, so it never revs down.
Weird.
I feel like it never changes gears. It like always is just revving in a certain place. I gotta find out what that is. Because it's the craziest thing I've ever heard of. I was like, they changed how gears work? But like, it's super smart.
Hey, I think I went to jail with this guy.
Hey,
I think he killed him.
Follow me, gentlemen.
Trying to remember what this here is
Wong
called.
expecting me.
CVT, that's what it is. I was like amazed by this.
Are you sure you're not thinking of closed circuit television?
Yeah, they're spelled differently, so.
No, right.
Continuously variable transmission. Yeah. Can change seamlessly through an infinite number of effective gear ratios. That's the future right there. Those words, none of that makes any sense.
All those words sound like things I want.
Automatic transition that can blah, blah, blah between the maximum and minimum values.
Belt bad
Belt-driven.
feeling I'm going to have to shoot my way out of this.
Oh, yeah. You're in a shooting zone. Belt design offers approximately 88% efficiency. Nice. Yeah, it's nuts. God, things are amazing. All things, just in general. People are so smart. This is a Charlie Brown theme?
Welcome, Henry.
Hello, Mr. Wong.
Let us get straight to business. Is your suitcase heavy enough?
I've been trying to work on my buys.
Flap.
10磅重的20元美金钞票，一共35000块。
All right, take it away.
Wow, that guy's really good at math.
You're a good man, Henry.
Well, I think he's also assuming how many are in each pile.
Each bag contains 1 kilo. Each kilo weighs a little more than 2 pounds. Which one do you want to test?
Okay, they're gonna sell all these burritos.
I love burritos.
No, we all love burritos.
Can I help you with something? That's a weird angle.
Okay, we're good.
I'm glad.
Next time, have
Next
spoons.
time, we can give you twice the amount.
It was a pleasure doing business with you, Mr. Wong.
I gotta be honest, this
Was all mine.
this heroin tastes especially sweet and confectioner's sugar-like. That's good, means it's good quality stuff.
Knock it off. See how easy that was?
By the way, it really was pleasure doing business with them. That was the most straightforward transaction in gangster history.
Yeah, I got a bad feeling.
sounds good to me.
I assumed we were going to kill them, but I guess you can't kill everybody. That was the biggest
Big
rat you've ever
That's
seen.
not good.
Look at capybara. Oops.
Hello, gentlemen.
Fucking
I
set
think
up.
you have something for us. Drop the suitcases.
My many crimes are coming to bite back me.
Wait a minute, these guys ain't cops?
Kill the bastard! Shoot Vito!
Maybe they're just cops with nice shoes. By the way, it's way too late. You're getting ambushed.
Yeah, for
You're
real.
shot. This is a video game scenario. Like, these dudes did everything right. They had one dude outside of immediate shooting range, and unless you're Quick Draw McGraw there, you're dead. Some of them are dead, but you're dead. By the way, you don't even have the heroin anymore.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Unless you guys quick keistered it.
Stay away from these windows, fellas.
Because escaping's not what you want. Right now, you don't want to escape. You want sweet, sweet heroin.
I can't tell if these are Chinese guys or mafias.
You want to say Chinaman?
Of course not.
Chinaman's chance.
Stay sharp, Vito. Let's go, Vito.
Joe, remember those one-of-a-kind extended magazine M1911s we had that one time?
Remember how I used to own a bunch of grenades? What a treat that would have been.
God, if they took all my cars, I would be so pissed. Like, it's bad enough they took all my sweet weapons and my money.
Yeah, we actually got a comment about that. Said it was kind of horse hockey that they take away all of your stuff twice.
Yeah, I guess they do take it away twice.
Yeah. Because it's like the most artificial reset in progress.
Yeah.
But it is story related. I get that. Although I don't understand. Do you really believe that all Mafia guys don't have bank accounts? There was bank accounts in the 50s.
There at least is probably a Mafia bank that we could use.
For real, they're not putting all their money under the mattress. There's no Don out there who's like, well, I'm too rich. I got to buy more mattresses. Doesn't happen. They have a bank account. They have laundering. Don't tell me this was before laundering existed, because that probably...
Because it's not.
Yeah, probably existed in Genghis Khan times. Probably always had laundering. You got shot pretty good.
Yeah.
Anyway, guys, speaking of that, it's a shock to me.
This is a bad...
Abysmal. We'll see you next time, guys.
Hunters, I got it all